Some people see a uniform and think it's just fabric and buttons. They forget it represents authority, control, and years of training. But the moment they push the wrong officer, they learn fast that actions have consequences, and these consequences hit immediately. Today we're looking at Dashcam Instant Karma, where every clip is a reminder that a police badge isn't just metal. It's authority, responsibility, and experience, all wrapped into one. Time and time again, people underestimate the person behind the uniform until reality hits them harder than they expected. So, grab your popcorn, because these moments caught on dashcams are going to shock you. Number 10, fake tough guy tries to intimidate cops, gets arrested.
What do you do? Take that off. Take it off and you see. Okay, take it off and see. Yeah. Let me get your ID. You ain't gonna get shit. Okay. Take it off and you see. Well, what you laughing for? I'm writing your shit. Take it off.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm a minder.
This one is a classic short man syndrome scenario. This guy, small and weary, decided he would act like a big shot in front of the cops, yelling, flexing, and demanding the officer to take off his vest, all while clearly having zero chance if things ever got physical. The man was literally built like three French fries loosely held together, yet he was talking like he runs the block. He stepped up, balling his fists, shouting, and trying to provoke the officer, but the cop stayed calm and professional, treating it almost like a joke at first, knowing the guy was no threat. Of course, the tough guy act didn't last that long, because the moment the officer saw him fully resist, he got immediately taken down. The man's tune changed instantly, from yelling threats to stammering apologies. He even tried to claim that he was a minor, but no, he was 20 years old. Every excuse in his bag failed. Number 9. Teens get caught with guns and try to threaten officers.
You ended up being a police officer. I grew up here before you. That's different. You a police officer. That's right, but I was here before you were even born. I don't mean you. Somebody is a. Yo, nothing in. If you are a dog, a regular police officer, yeah, you don't know me. No, you know what you say my name was? You don't know me. You don't know me. The police just put up out the blue for no reason. Well, no, but y'all didn't have a reason to pull them over. You don't need to stuck. We've been here for hours.
This wild moment started when Akron police pulled over a car with a few teens inside. At first it was just a normal stop until officers searched the vehicle and uncovered something major. Multiple guns piled inside. Suddenly, everything shifted from routine to serious. But instead of staying calm, the teens did the exact opposite. They started acting loud, confrontational, and straight up reckless, talking like the law didn't apply to them. One of them even taunted the cop, asking what he could possibly do. That's the level of boldness they were operating on. Officers tried to explain what was happening, like there were firearms in the car. Obviously, they had to figure out who they belonged to, but the teens kept arguing, insisting nothing should happen to them, and throwing blame in every direction. The more calmly the cops responded, the more the teens escalated. They started demanding badge numbers and shouted about illegal searches. Still, the officers stayed professional, even when the teens got personal, mocking the cops, challenging their authority, and acting like they were running the street. Eventually, the police had to separate one of the calmer teens and talk to her privately. They warned her straight that hanging around people with guns was dangerous, and she could easily get caught in the crossfire next time. She listened, quietly admitting she just wanted to go home. So, in the end, the main teens involved in the gun bust faced real consequences. 2 counts of carrying concealed weapons and 2 counts of having weapons under disability. Looks like all that trash talk didn't help them. Number 8. A woman blames her son for assaulting him. He abuses the cops, but cops arrest him.
Wannabe tough guys push too far.
We're trying to figure out why your mom ran outside, claiming that she was physically assaulted. You're not going anywhere yet until we figure out what's going on. And if you keep walking away from me, I want to put you in cuffs and detain you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo.
I don't know why you're being so argumentative and defensive. We're trying to figure out what's going on with your mom. And the things you just said to me.
These officers were just trying to figure things out because a woman who had suddenly ran outside claimed her own son had physically assaulted her. So the cops stepped in, wanting to know what really happened. But instead of cooperating, the son got defensive instantly. One officer clearly told him that they were just trying to figure out why his mom ran outside claiming she was assaulted. But the guy kept trying to walk away, acting like he doesn't have to answer anything. That's when the cops warned him that if he keeps it up, he will be getting handcuffed. But instead of calming down, he got even more argumentative. The officer literally said he doesn't understand why the guy was being so defensive when they were just trying to get to the bottom of the situation. And the cherry on top was that the son started talking back with an attitude, basically proving the cops' point. At that stage, the officers had seen enough between the mom's accusation and his aggressive attitude and him refusing to stay put. They moved in and arrested him. His reaction, if shocked that mouthing off didn't magically make the cops back down. Number 7, officer tries to stop entitled kids from fishing at forbidden spots.
You're not allowed to fish at the marina. There's signs all over under the bridge.
There's signs over there. Where's the sign here?
Well, I'm telling you, you can't fish here. I don't care.
Do you own the water? He doesn't know anything. High school dropout. Are the cops your boyfriends? You go to the police station after hours and do some favors? Yeah, dumbass. Where's the sign?
Come on, guys.
Shut up, bitch.
You get out of the water right now. You are detained. You are not free to go.
Okay.
If you don't put that down, I'm taking you to jail, just so you know that.
I'm not gonna run, officer.
Do you have any weapons, any knives or anything like that on you?
There's a knife in my...
I'm not asking. Stop.
I am a police officer,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
I told you guys to get out. You stayed in because you got the fish. I didn't just say it once. I said it twice. Not listen to lawful commands from a police officer?
I'm sorry for how I talked to you. I shouldn't have said anything I said, but...
It's all right, man. You don't hurt my feelings.
Now this one is honestly the perfect mix of comedy, embarrassment, and pure instant karma. It all started with a cop pulling up on a group of kids who were fishing somewhere they're absolutely not supposed to be. You would think they would just apologize, pack up, and bounce, right? Yeah, no, these kids decided to act bold. They started joking about the officers, talking over him, and throwing little roasts like they were auditioning for a TikTok skit. Meanwhile, shirtless dude was locked in like he was trying to catch the last fish on planet Earth. But the funniest part was that every time the main kid tried to act tough or roast the officer, he literally looked at his buddy for validation. The vibe was a middle schooler trying to be cool for his friend. The officer, to his credit, stays patient at first. He gives them a warning, even asks the basic safety questions. And then the switch flips. The officer tells them to get out of the water. And suddenly the bravado melts the moment they realize it's getting serious. The tough guy energy collapses, the roasting ends, the giggles stop, and apologies start flying out like candy. But at that point, it was way too late because the cops arrested them on the spot. Looks like the tough guy crumbled fast. Number 6, entitled, Brat Gets Pulled Over and Humbled by Cops.
I'm gonna literally sue this idiot bitch!
Video shows an officer pulling over a female driver for excessive speeding.
You know why I'm stopping you?
I mean, no.
Because I've been trying to catch up to you since Seminole Boulevard.
When I go over the bridge you're talking about?
Before that. It's on Seminole Boulevard and 68th Avenue. You're doing 62 and a 45. And then you continued at a high rate of speed over the bridge, the Tom Stewart Causeway, the drawbridge there.
I use my cruise control over half the time, and I don't even understand right now. Like, if I was speeding, like, why wouldn't have you, like, if I was speeding all the way over there, which I wasn't, like, why wouldn't have you just pulled me over all the way back there?
Because I can't drive recklessly to
I
put
was
other
just-
people in
officer,
danger to put up with you.
respectfully,
Can you please have a seat back in your vehicle for me, please? And then may I have your license, insurance, and registration, please?
I need to call my dad, and then I need to call my work, because this is literally ridiculous.
Have a seat back in the car so I can handle all of this.
Hey, so this officer just...
Have a seat in the car, please.
I'm on our... Can you just look at our... I will, just please.
Okay,
I'm just trying to...
I've asked you to do that 3 times now because this is a traffic stop.
I'm at my house.
I told you to sit in the car. Sit in the car, please. I've asked you multiple times.
I need a supervisor right now.
Sit in the
I'm
car.
not saying another word from you.
Put your hands behind your back.
He's detaining me right now.
Put your hands behind your back.
Ow! I'm literally assistant with the DA. Do you want to do this? Do you really want to? Ow! No, you're really... I'm gonna literally sue this idiot bitch! Call our lawyer right now! Don't move. Oh, she threw her body cam. She threw her body cam on the ground! Why did you throw your body cam?
This clip right here is the ultimate play stupid games, win stupid prizes moment. It starts with a girl getting pulled over by cops. Simple, routine, traffic stop, nothing dramatic. But the second the officer walks up, she flips into entitlement mode. Instead of handing over her documents or just listening, she starts calling her parents mid-stop like they're her personal legal team. The attitude was so off the charts, like she started cursing at the officer and insulting them, basically. The walking definition of I've never been told no in my life. Like honestly, we never thought of calling our parents during a traffic stop because they would have been way harder than the officers. She really thought dialing her parents would magically override police authority. Well, while she was throwing tantrums like a toddler, the officer stayed cool but firm. No endless warning, no babying her through instructions. It seemed like the cop was one of those who gave 400 times to follow directions. The officer had boundaries, and she blew past one of them, so the second she crossed the line from disrespect to obstruction, she got arrested right there, proving that attitude truly hits you nowhere. The comments were filled with people blaming the parents too. I mean, yes, parents should be punished for raising such an entitled brat, because this is the result of being raised without discipline. Kids who never got corrected in their life, never heard no and grew up believing consequences don't apply to them. Looks like the cop was the only one with enough backbone to correct her since her parents clearly never did. Number 5. Smug guy acts rude towards a French cop. Cop grabs him in a headlock. This moment is basically the definition of instant humbling. The clip starts with a smug, attitude-loaded kid mouthing off to a French cop like he's untouchable. You can literally feel the disrespect dripping off him, but in 2 seconds flat, the French officer decides he's not entertaining that nonsense. A good thing someone from this generation of spoiled kids is finally learning respect. Because the second that headlock locked in, the kid wasn't fighting, arguing, or acting tough. He was being escorted backwards like a human shopping cart. But this clip wasn't just about the kid getting checked. It also remarked major respect for French bullies. People can never praise enough how controlled these cops are. Number 4. Cops arrest a female pickpocket in the middle of a busy street.
2 pickpockets in Italy were on a stealing spree, not realizing police officers were tailing them. When they got stopped, they tried to act tough until the officer showed them who the real boss of the streets was.
This clip looks like something straight out of a travel vlog. People walking, tourists swiping, busy street energy everywhere, and then boom, the cops pull up and snatch a female pickpocket right out of the crowd. No dramatic chase, no slow build-up, just a plain direct arrest right in the middle of everyone. It's one of those rare moments where you actually see pickpockets getting caught in real time. That explains why the comments were going crazy. We believe there should be a long-term prison sentence for pickpocket and scammers because they are despicable human beings. Pickpocketing in busy cities is like a whole underground industry. You hear about it, you worry about it, but you never see the arrest part. And that's exactly why this clip deserves all the applause it has gotten. Maybe they should make a law that cuts the hands of pickpockets, because that would definitely solve the problem instantly. Number 3. Man tries to retaliate to officers, arresting his friend. Cop pushes him to the ground. So this clip kicks off wild. You've got a dude standing there watching his friend get arrested, and instead of backing off, he thinks it's his moment to intervene. He tries to step in, but the cops don't miss a beat. One of the officers immediately reacts and just pushes him down without any hesitation. In less than a few seconds, the whole energy completely shifts. The guy's retaliation attempt was obviously a bad idea. I mean, from his angle, he might have seen himself as a loyal friend defending his crew. But law enforcement saw a direct threat and shut it down immediately. What's messed up is how quickly things can escalate. Like, 1 second, you're just standing there reacting emotionally, and the next, gravity, authority, and consequences all tag in. The officer's response sends a message. Interfering will get you knocked out of the way. It's not about force, it's about control. This moment is a reminder that some fights are not worth picking, especially when cops are involved. Loyalty is one thing, but if you step up without thinking, you're risking more than just a shout out. You might end up on the ground with nothing but regret. Number 2. Trained security officer disarms knife attacker. This moment is a straight-up proof that some people out in public are built like NPCs running on glitch mode. The clip starts with a knife attacker trying to pull off a surprise stab. You know, one of those random senseless attacks you see way too often. But before anyone could panic, this trained security officer stepped in like he had the difficulty levels set to legendary, and this guy looked like he had already downloaded the attacker's next moves. The foot sweep was so clean, it had us rewinding just to appreciate the timing. He tripped the attacker right as he got distracted. And boom, dude was on the ground, knife gone, and ego shattered. And let's talk about the style. That kick gave me a year of life. That was the kind of smooth control technique you only see from people who train seriously. It seemed like the attacker brought socks into a shoe fight. But beyond the jokes, appreciation has to be noted. We're lucky to have brave officers like him out there protecting everyone. This guy prevented a tragedy by staying calm, skilled, and fearless. Number 1. Inmate attacks a guard. Guard immediately takes control and outs on handcuffs. This inmate really woke up and chose delusion, because the way he charged at the guard, he seriously thought he was about to score some kind of prison yard W. Spoiler alert, he did not. The second he swung, the guard basically activated Training Day DLC with street boxing patch. And the whole vibe shifted instantly. The funniest part is that internet knew what time it was. People were out there saying he tried the wrong guard that day. And honestly, true. Because the guard didn't just react, he countered, like he had been waiting his whole life for this exact moment. The first punch that the guard threw rocked dude's entire soul. Even though the camera blurred, you can see the inmate's whole spirit lag for a second like the Wi-Fi dropped. And then there's the chair roll dodge. That thing looked straight out of an old Jackie Chan movie. The guard moved so fast it was giving action movie stunt double energy, and once he gained control, it was wraps. Instant karma served hot with handcuffs on the side. But wait, the craziest twist is yet to come. The inmates who jumped in helped the guard. And honestly, that changed everything. Just because someone's in prison doesn't automatically make them a bad person. Real, recognize real. These inmates clearly respected the guard, and they were not about to let some hot-headed dude get him hurt. If you enjoyed watching these wannabe idiots get humbled, be sure to hit the like button. Share your favorite moments from the video in the comments below, and subscribe for more wild moments like these.